Hello, my lovely family and friends. A warm welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to share with you this beautiful, easy, life-saving hack. Okay, as you can see, I'm showing you some containers, some cutters, and everything that we use to make meat pie. So all these things, after you finish watching this video, you wouldn't resort to this method any longer. Trust me, there will be no excess dough to roll again. Gentle down the stream. Merry, life is just a dream. Nothing like that. So I'll show you how. So today's video is just a demonstration of how you can just roll your pie without rolling it into sheets, cutting it out. So there is no recipe here, okay? If you want meat pie recipe, I have some on my channel. I'll link it for you. So you take your ball of dough and you just roll it into a log. That is, for starters, the easiest way, right? You just roll it into a log as you see me do. Another way is I'm going to demolish this one and show you another way that you can do it to make the rolling easier, because sometimes when you're trying to form the dough into a log, by working it too much, it develops some gluten, and then at the end your meat pie will become hard. So to avoid that, you do what I'm doing now. You just roll it into a square and just you start rolling from one end to the other, and it forms a nice log for you. It's easier that way. Okay, so the idea is for you to be able to measure and cut out your dough straight away, and you roll it, and there will be no excess. Just say you will not gather excess dough, bring it together, roll it, bring it together, roll it. No. And I will show you how you can fold, how you can mold, or you can fold the meat pie. Is it fold? So that you get the similar sizes, because usually we use the cutters because we want similar or the same sizes. Okay, so sometimes you want your meat pie to be in a square or rectangular shape. Sometimes you want it to be in a triangle shape, and this is what I'm showing you now. Okay, so you roll a sheet out and you cut it into strips, right? So we're going to be making a square, or this one, the mass has come inside though, a square or rectangular, I can't say dough. When you want to make a triangle shaped meat pie, you cut it with a square cutter, and then you turn it round, you fill it, you seal it, and then it becomes a triangle. So you need a square, right? So now I've cut the dough into strips, and I'm going to put one on top of the other. You can make it cleaner than mine. Today, the dough I'm working with was extremely rich. The dough was, or is, well, both, because you're watching it now, so it looks really rich. But then, so it was worse. Say, I should read. Somebody. Say, we just taught you question tags. Should I read, or say I should read? The teacher said, sit down. I just taught you that thing. Look at what you're saying. So you place each, strip on top of each other. You get a long, like, square log. You cut it into two, then you put one on top of the other. Then you get a very thick square log or rectangle log, a log with flat surfaces, four flat, like a square. So here I'm showing you how you can roll it. Okay, so you roll it, you just go by the shape. Okay, so it's a square dough. So you just roll it little by little, not so vigorously. All right, so you go by the shape that you have. Don't depart from the square shape, little by little. Okay, when you're done, you just use your scraper to hit the corners, to get a smooth edges, or a clean, square. You smoothen it out, it's nicely shaped, and then you fill it up and you seal it. Okay, so I'll show you a few sealing skills, right, that will make your meat pie look the same and really nice. So this is the first triangle, right? So you're going to cut another piece and we'll make it again for you to see what I mean, right? Because the other ones I was just waffling, I didn't know what I was saying. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to roll out the dough, the square dough. So in that same shape, I'm not going to go crazy, in the same shape, right? So you roll it one side and the other side. It gives you a square shape like you see. But if you want the edges to be nice and clean, you just knock it in with your scraper or something like anything that you have. You can even use a knife to do it, right? Then you fill it out and then you seal it nicely. Then you have your triangle dough. Hey, triangle meat pie. Yummy your dough. Jesus is love. And God is love, actually. And Jesus is also love. I'm not kidding here. I'm serious. Okay, so let's say that you have your square dough. You can't be bothered to make another round one. You can use the same square dough for your semicircle meat pie or our traditional meat pie shape. All that you have to do is to roll it and mold it into, my geometric skills. No, I don't know into what you see me rolling it to. Geometry, mass and kasana my bone, per mass, minima. What I know about mass is change. You pay, you collect money, there I know. But then when you bring this geometry and why am I confused? Are you confused? Anyway, so yeah, then once you seal it, then you use your fork or a flat edge to clean the edges for it to be nice and clean, right? I'm going to show you another way you can seal it. And the one that just passed, the one you use a fork to seal, I will advise that when you fry your meat pie, by the way, you can't use this recipe. Well, I've not shown the recipe, so you can't even do it. I mean, when you're frying your pie, use a fork to seal it. By using the fork to seal, it seals it well. It doesn't open the pie while frying and the filling is not exposed, thereby frying the filling as well. Trust me, it's happened to me before. That's why I'm advising. Right. So you see what I'm doing. I'm sealing it in a particular way. I can't describe what I'm doing, but you can just watch it. I'm going to do the same thing again, but this time a different way. Right. It appears like I'm repeating it, but then what we are doing, if you notice, is we just cutting the logs and then rolling it. Each piece that you cut is the pie. So let's say you are selling it, or maybe you having a party and you want all the meat pie to be the same. This is how you do it. So basically, you watch really and learn. All that I'm saying is just per se. It's just to explain. Okay. Family and friends. Ebusianfo, can you not feel my pain? Please try. Okay. Just like this video for me. Like it for me as I continue. Okay. And you can share as well. And you are new here, welcome. And you can subscribe. Right. A free bone to me use. No change this time. Trust me. And so this is the log, the round one, no? Right? So what you do is you cut all of it. So you can weigh it or you can just eyeball it as I'm doing now so that you have the same. So let's say for instance, you cut one and one is smaller than the other and you have you can also cut and, add it. You do whatever you want. It's just dough. It's nothing kuntaimbia. It's just normal dough. You see, nothing complicated. That is what kuntaim is. Those wondering. Right, and you just roll it, and because it's round, it starts to give you an oval shape, right? Oval shape, like you see. You make it longer or you make it bigger, depending on the thickness or the heaviness or the size of the dough. Okay, then you fill it. The filling, the meat pie baking here. I have plenty on my channel. There's plenty on YouTube as well. This is just showing you this hack where you don't have to roll the sheet out, cut it out, bring the dough together, roll out. No. And this one is way faster, quicker. The other day, I make 40 meat pie within 30 minutes in my area. But under normal circumstances, I would take 2 hours. And I'll be rolling, poly a day. So this is the one that I had a small piece and I added it to, a slightly bigger piece. You just add it and you roll it and it's fine. No wahala, no problem at all. Right? So, yeah, you just fill it out and you seal it. And the sealing there, it's all up to you. The sealing and the finishing will be up to you for you to make it look, the same. Because that's where you can mold the pie. That's why I'm showing you how to seal it. So that after sealing it, they all kind of look the same. So I've used different techniques in sealing. One, I use both hands, and pinching it together. And this one, I just use one hand using my 2 fingers to pinch it together. So you can see the meat pie has bent a little bit, but it's fine. That is not what a friend is saying. Here we are doing here today, so don't worry. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. I hope you enjoy. I hope you find this hack useful, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.